We got football. We got hockey. We got college football, NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball playoffs. What else do you want? WNBA soon, too. Let's go. And I got these two guys to deal with. What are you, nuts?
I don't know, Bob. How about you nuts?
Two you nuts on that one. That's right.
I'm glad you have two of them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Two you nuts.
Better hope you don't lose them tonight.
Well, I hope not, too. Of course, at my age. Anyway,
Hey.
Don't forget about the PointsBet. New users, 300 for 300 program. Link below in the description. Use the code Bob300 or Mike300, preferably Bob300. All right. OddsJam Partner Program, 50% revenue share. That is in the description below. Also, this is Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts, and we are here to give you your quick fix for sports betting. And we got Tony, Mr. Feudo, our resident handicap guy from Florida, and Mike's here with me. Before we get started, Tony.
What is up, Justin? What is up, Tristan? Our boys dropping in to show some love. What is good, y'all? Go ahead, Bob. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's get hold on. I got to do this real quick because I'm going to miss a pick at the bottom. All right. So here are the golf gurus. That's Tony and I. Our picks for the Shriners tournament. As you can see, I'm here in Vegas, 18th hole behind me here. Nobody's in the stands right now. Everybody's chilling. Outrights. Siwoo Kim, who's dressed. Well, Tony likes the way he's dressed. Cam Davis, Shank, Hadwin, Putnam, and Neesmith outrights. Shank and Hadwin top 5. Not sure that's going to happen. Kim, Oberg, and Siwoo and Neesmith top 10. And let's go on to the top 20, which we have Cam Davis, Andrew Putnam, Luke List, Chesson Hadley, Montgomery, Eckroat, Dahman, and Hall. Tony, I could not catch Eckroat this morning. So you know what? I replaced him with Smotherman.
There you go. And actually, you were talking about Hadwin and Shank up there. Hadwin's actually T9 right now, so we could still get him T5 at plus 750 there. And then Harry Hall's there at a T28 right now. That'd be a nice plus 450 for a top 20.
Oh, absolutely.
Cam Davis is a T5 right now, so we're still there for the outright. So him and Hadwin look like our guys going into Friday that we're looking for this weekend.
Jacob Trainer's here, loves the NHL being back. Thoughts on the Sabres money line?
I like it.
If you looked on YouTube, on Twitter or X, you'll see that I put 2 U-nuts on the Sabres money line tonight. It's what we were talking about there, Jake. Hello, Dre. What's up? Golf props letting you down. Tom Hogue under 68.5 strokes and List over 4.5 birdies. Doesn't look like either going to hit. Let's go Diamondbacks. Dodgers folding in the playoffs again.
Warms my heart, Andre says, as a Diamondbacks fan. Yes.
Bring on Atlanta, Philly. Oh, we're going to talk about that. Stephen Batt says here, Harper over 0.5 bases and Ozuna under on singles. I don't bet singles. Okay. I'm sorry. That's an underdog play that I do. Yeah. Tristan is a Dodgers fan, guys. So
yeah, he is. I like both of those plays he does have. I just want to go to Justin real quick on that Sabres money line. The only thing that worries me, if you remember, Buffalo was not good at home last year. They were dominant on the road. That's where they did their damage. Matter of fact, they were really potent offensively on the road last season. That's where a lot of their scoring came from. But it's a new season. You'd have to think Buffalo's wanting to take that next step. So you got to get the wins at home. You can't be under 500 at home and expect to make the playoffs. So I do think Buffalo can turn that around. Good value on them. I'll roll with the Sabres money line as well tonight.
There's a lot of excitement in Buffalo going on right now.
As there should be. I do think Buffalo's a playoff team this season. I think they get in.
Tony, thoughts on this Atlanta Philly elimination game for the Braves, which I did not see coming. Although I want to tell you, I've been hitting Alvarez and Harper to get an RBI every game. And boy, that's
it's been a great series, and the Philly crowd has just been electric. It's going to be awesome tonight to see Spencer Strider, one of the best pitchers in baseball, go into a road environment like that. To be honest with you, though, I kind of like Philadelphia tonight on the first 5+1/2, even though Strider is starting. That is one of my favorite bets in baseball, and you can get it at a pretty good price. So if the game is just tied after the 5th inning, you do win that bet if you bet on Philadelphia tonight as the road dog. So I do like that as my favorite play for the night, the first 5+1/2 for the Phillies.
All right. 4 homers in 1 inning. Lance Lynn, who gave up the most home runs in all of baseball. Did you guys know that? Yes.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Numero uno. Absolutely terrible. Why would they start Kershaw first? Because he's a Hall of Famer. That was pretty good. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, Dodgers lose. And here's the thing that Mike and I have been talking about. I don't like this 2 out of 3. I'm with him. I don't like the 5-day layoff. I think it's BS. You're going to have, if the Braves lose tonight, all 300-win teams will be gone. Now, folks, I'm sorry, but that's a bunch of BS.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, it's a long layoff for teams. I mean, you're supposed to be rewarded for, having the best record, or in this case, the top 2 teams are getting a bye, or so to speak. That stuff just doesn't work in baseball, man. Long layoffs like that, really, I mean, we've seen it time and time again. When a team has a long layoff, it doesn't usually go in their favor. And you've allowed, not only that, you've now allowed those teams to play a couple of games under their belt. Now, you could say, well, they've got time to set their pitching rotation now. No, because so do the teams that come out of there winning those wild card games. They're set up okay as well. So I'm not a big fan of that long of a layoff for a baseball team, man.
I have no idea where that came from, but I'm getting rid of that comment. You'll see what I'm talking about, Mike. All right. You agree with that, Tony, or not? I think that's an awful long layoff. I think it's really stupid. In a 2 out of 3 series, followed by a 3 out of 5, followed by a best out of 7. I got an idea. Go to the 1 wild card game, and let's have best out of 7 the rest of the way.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, because at this point, it's not the best team all season that's going far. It's the hottest team going into the playoffs. I mean, you look at the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. I mean, pretty much the 2 hottest teams coming into the playoffs look like the 2 best teams right now in the entire playoffs, instead of the teams that, like you said, won 100 games and just dominated throughout 5-6 months of baseball. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I like the 1-game wild card either after playing 162 games. But there's got to be some way we can figure out how to make it better.
Yeah, I agree. There's got to be another way. Absolutely insane. We're having some fun here, aren't we, Mike?
Is that what Bob? Just quick question: am I accurate on that, or?
Yeah, you're absolutely 100%.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's. I don't know what. Technical difficulty there you had on your end, Bob.
Yeah,
that's okay. Hey, let's move on, and let's get to Andre's comment just here real quick. No disrespect to Kershaw. He's a clear-cut first-ballot Hall of Famer, but his postseason resume is a total joke. Agreed with you there, Andre. Bye, Dodgers. They're gone. I got to be honest with you. I'm looking at a rematch of last year, guys. Houston, Philadelphia. I'm feeling that. And hey, Andre, I do hope you're diamond. I mean, that would be crazy if they did pull it off, but I'm just feeling Phillies Astros is going to be what we're going to see now. I don't know about you guys, but it's looking that way.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there, but you know what? I wouldn't write off the Braves just yet.
I'm on the Rangers.
Okay.
I'm on the Rangers in the AL there.
Yeah.
Well,
don't be so flustered, Bob. I mean, don't be so flustered here. I mean,
okay, I like the Rangers, okay? Don't get me wrong. But you're going to have to get past Houston, Tony. And I'm going to tell you right now. I'm telling you right now. That Houston team, what is it, 7 ALCSs in a row? They're nothing to mess with. Especially when you've got some of the pitchers that they do and the experience. And let's see, haven't they been world champs? Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't think I'd sleep on them at all, man. This could be one hell of a series.
Well, while we're on the Rangers, I guess I'll be the one to say that I'm also on the Rangers hockey team tonight in Buffalo. So I'll be that guy.
Oh, really? Really?
Yep.
You're going there?
Yep. I'm on both Rangers.
Okay. All right.
Look, Tony, I can't. I mean, like I said, Buffalo definitely wasn't a great home team last year, and
I think they'll be a playoff team this year. I just like the value that I'm getting on Rangers money line tonight.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're gonna get plus money on them tonight because they're the dog, and
not the Rangers. Rangers are favored.
Rangers are the favorite. I just like the low number that I got them at earlier. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the other one. The other one that I had was minus 130. I don't know, man.
It's the first few games of the year. It's hard.
It's very hard to tell.
It is. It really is.
But I do believe this. I do believe, and I was right the night before and right last night too. So I'm kind of sticking with being right there. Yeah. I just like the Sabres and what they bring to the table, and I expect it to be a high scoring game. I don't think that the Rangers now have enough to compete with Buffalo offensively, Tony.
That'd be interesting there, Jacob.
Yeah,
It'll
who
be
knows?
a good game tonight.
Who knows? Well, yeah, it ought to be a good game.
I think it will be. No two ways about it. I mean, it's so hard early in the season here. It really is. It gets so difficult. I'll tell you one thing that I do like tonight. If we're looking for an underdog play, I like the Blues tonight on the money line. I will take that plus 170, 80 something for the first game of the year. Started out kind of hot last year. I think that they will. I think they're more ready to get this season underway after a disaster season for them last year. And what better way than to beat Dallas in their building, who, by the way, the Blues have had success against Dallas matched up, in past years. I know this is a different team, but I'm going to actually say sprinkle Blues money line tonight is a heavy underdog, but wouldn't be surprised if the Stars bury them either. But
I
that's what I'm going with.
I got the under in this game.
I like the under, and if that's the case, I think that helps my chances even more with the Blues, Bob.
Okay, let's go down the list here. What about Flyers, Blue Jackets, guys? Anything?
Are we doing a parlay tonight, or are we just throwing out picks?
Yeah, we're gonna do a parlay. I'm just wanting to know what you guys got a feel of. It's hockey's just now coming back. Flyers, Blue Jackets. Who you got, guys?
I mean, I would lean Flyers, but not
that's
one that I.
That's all I need. What do you think, Tony?
Yep, I would lean Flyers tonight in game one.
Red Wings, Devils. I would take Devils.
Yeah, they're minus 250 on the money line.
Blues, Stars. Mike likes the Blues. I don't want to bet that one. I can't. I actually would favor the Stars. Panthers, Wild.
Panthers at plus 110 isn't a bad bet tonight.
Okay. I'm on Minnesota. Boy, Tony, we're on the opposite end.
I said it wasn't a bad bet. I'm not actually on any of these. The only bet I'm actually on tonight is the Rangers money line against Buffalo.
Okay. Mike, you on Minnesota?
Yeah, I lean towards the Wild here.
Kraken Predators, Nashville. Oh boy, that was a tough game the other night.
Yeah.
I
like the Kraken.
I do too.
Yeah, I do too. And Golden Knights Sharks, that's a no-brainer.
Yep, we'll take Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. You want to put a parlay together now, boys?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We haven't done it for a few days. So let me start here. I think that I should do an NHL game. I'm going to do one of my picks that I put out on X.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Bob, but your boss has an order for you to take care of here.
I've already tried that, and it didn't work. Okay. So let me get my pick. This is one of my picks here. I am taking the under 6.5 between the Blues and the Dallas Stars tonight. Under 6.5 will be my pick, boys. And whoever wants to go next can.
Tony, you got something in mind that you're...
Yeah, we haven't even really brought it up yet, but my favorite sport going on right now is college football. And we've got some Thursday night games going on tonight that are pretty good. And I do like West Virginia tonight. Since we're adding it to a parlay, I'm going to play it safe and just take them on the money line. Probably should get it around minus 140, minus 145. I don't mind the minus 2.5 either. I don't think I'd go to minus 3, but I prefer West Virginia on the money line.
Okay. West Virginia money line added to the parlay. And okay, there's where we're at. Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, Bob, I'm gonna jump over to this Seattle-Nashville game, and I like the Kraken to bounce back after their opening loss there to Vegas and get the job done.
So then you're back in the Kraken?
I'm back in the Kraken. That's right. I love saying I'm so glad hockey's back. I've missed saying that, guys. I miss saying I'm back in the Kraken. Not slacking, I mean, I missed it. I missed that a lot.
All right, let's add it. There we go, folks. Blues Stars under 6.5. West Virginia money line against Houston in college football. And the Kraken. We're back in the Kraken against the Predators. Let's hope that works out for you there, Mike.
Is it time to talk Thursday night football a little, you think?
We hit the parlay last time I was on the show, so we'll make it 2 in a row.
Let's do it. What do you guys thinking anytime touchdown scores tonight? I mean, this is obviously not a super intriguing game to me tonight, but what do you guys have for anytime touchdown scores tonight?
Pacheco.
Okay.
Jerry Jeudy. And what was my other one?
Hopefully Javonte Williams.
I actually, is Javonte Williams scored a touchdown this year? Because I know I picked him a couple games and he hasn't scored.
I don't think he has. No, he has not scored a touchdown yet. So you know what they say? He's due.
Right.
He's due. I put a parlay together, guys. It was a free bet that I had on PointsBet, and I took Pacheco as an anytime touchdown scorer. I took Javonte Williams as an anytime touchdown scorer. Plus, I like his over in rushing yards tonight on that Kansas City defense, which was like, I think I got it at 35.5. And then I also took the Broncos plus 10.5. Do I have a chance?
Yeah, I also have McKinnon tonight too.
Okay.
Yeah, I like those, Mike. I'm also on the Broncos spread as well, plus 10.5. A couple other guys that I just put a sprinkle on. I definitely like your picks the most, but a couple rookie wide receivers in this game that might get a couple catches and hopefully score a touchdown. I like Rashee Rice for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I like Marvin Mims for the Denver Broncos. I think they could definitely make a couple plays. I think Rice, you can get around 250, 300, and you can get Marvin Mims around 450 plus 500. So both are two of the top young weapons on both teams. And if they can make a play tonight on national TV, those are two good value picks to sprinkle a little bit on, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like it. I like it. So there you go. I mean, I think we're all pretty well thinking the Broncos should keep this semi-close. So, and we know that the Chiefs do tend to keep games interesting sometimes. You don't always see them blow out teams a lot, you know. I mean, especially going back to last season. I mean, they're going to make it interesting. I think Denver can hang a little bit, short week. So, you know, 10.5 seems like pretty high number. Let's roll with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? Sean Payton's got to do something to turn that team around. I mean,
you traded a first and second round pick for him. You better do something.
Exactly. So, how's your betting going, Tony? How you been doing here lately?
Good. Let me pull it up real quick, and I'll give you the exact stats because I do track every single bet. I've been up and down, of course, like all variance goes. But in my last 30, I'm up $2,000. But in my last 7, I'm down $265. So I'm 44 and 48 in my last week, but I'm 284 and 266 and up $2,000 in my last 30 days.
Wow.
So tough week, but good month. All time since OddsJam started, 10.5K. So
yes, I knew it. You hit over 10 grand. You know,
yeah.
What?
At one point, I got all the way up to 12.5.
I'm going to have you at some point in time. We're going to do a little video project.
For sure.
Talk about that for sure. You're over.
Yeah, 10. I got all the way up to 12.5 in the middle of September, but then it's been a little bit down.
Oh, Justin, you've got Javonte under 35.5. Uh-oh. Now I'm really worried. I have a feeling he might get I mean, that's very possible. That is very possible. And boy, man, if that's the one leg that kills me in that little parlay, that'll be a bummer. That will be a bummer. And then I'll have wished that I waited to place that before the stream. You know, I'll have to remember to see what the boys have to say first. So fingers crossed, I guess. Hey, Justin, one of us is going to win, I think, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's the good news there. One of us is going to win. So that's cool. We're not both taking the L. Jaleel McLaughlin looked good last week. Yes.
Yeah, he's looked good. Samaje Perine has made a few plays, so that's a crowded backfield. But Javonte's obviously the most skilled one when healthy.
Exactly. So.
Absolutely. No two ways about it. All right. So let me ask you a question here, guys. You wanted an anytime touchdown score.
Mm-hmm.
How about an anytime goal score? Give me an anytime goal score for well, let's talk about this Rangers Buffalo game. Anytime goal score, Tony. You're on the Rangers. I tell you who I'm going with. I'm going with Tage Thompson.
For your anytime goal score?
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
40-something goals last year.
Yeah, of course. I will take let's go with Panarin.
Okay. All right.
I'll go with Panarin if you'll go with Thompson.
Okay.
I around plus 220.
I feel that the Rangers, one of the reasons I feel the way I do about the Rangers. Okay, so Patrick Kane is no longer around. Tarasenko's no longer around. And they spent a lot to get those guys. Okay?
Yeah.
We're talking number 1 draft picks and what have you. And I'm worried that they may have mortgaged their future a little bit by going that route.
Yeah, I think Buffalo is definitely the contender this year and will make the playoffs, but I just do like the Rangers tonight in the game, but like they definitely blew it last year for sure.
And then I also think that the other New York team that has New York in their name, the Islanders, that you need to watch out for them, because I think Sorokin is ready to ascend as one of the top 3 goaltenders in all of hockey.
Well, Bob, you got to remember the Rangers did still add some depth here. I mean, they went and got a guy like Blake Wheeler. I thought that was a pretty good move by them getting him. Gustafsson, they picked him up. The Rangers are still going to be relative. I mean, yeah, they're missing Kane and Tarasenko, but you did add a pretty solid player in Blake Wheeler there on the right wing. So I like that.
You did mean to say relevant, not relative, right?
Sure. Whatever I meant to say.
All right. Thoughts on Justin's NBA parlay, SGA under 4.5 assists, Kuzma over 14.5 points, and Mitchell under 3.5 rebounds. You know what? Let's flip a coin. It's preseason. I have no idea. You guys.
Yeah, I like unders in preseason, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I think it's safe. I think Kuzma should see enough action to get you about 15 plus. I like the SGA under on his assists, and then obviously Donovan Mitchell under on rebounds. Can't go wrong there. I like it. I think you got a great chance of hitting that one for sure.
Well, anytime Justin comes up with something, Mike, you are right on it, man.
I mean, he's always on some player. I love player prop betting. So, and preseason, it definitely, like you guys said, it can be a little tough. But I mean, just looking at Donovan Mitchell on an under on rebounds, I don't dislike that at all. I mean, it's Donovan Mitchell, not really known to be a big rebounding guard. And then SGA, under on his assists. Well, I mean, he's probably not going to play a ton. And if he does, you know what he's going to do? He's going to do some scoring. So I like it.
All right. So Prize Picks has, in the Fantasy Optimizer, have a Nerfy. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen again. In the Braves-Phillies game tonight at a 55.84% clip. Mike has been the big Nerfy guy all year long. And I know what you've always said about Nerfies and the Braves all year long. But this is the playoff Braves.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
What are your thoughts on this one, man?
Well, I mean, yesterday was a Nerfy, and as a matter of fact, both games so far, or all games so far, I believe, have been a Nerfy. Have they not? Or was there a Yerfy in that second? Yeah, there is. Okay, so 2 of the 3. I like it. I'll go with a Nerfy here. It's a elimination game for the Braves. You got Strider on the mound. Suarez a little worrisome, but I say we roll with a Nerfy. Why not, man?
Yeah, well, Suarez they took out after 3 innings last game, and he gave up nothing. I mean, the Nerfy is the fave, although you can get it right now on PointsBet at -110. PointsBet actually has the Yerfy favored. Mm-hmm. So. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to go to PointsBet and jump on that.
Throw a little Bob 300 on that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No kidding.
300.
I mean, I like it. It's hard because it's easy to get chalk, but they're screaming. Yeah, I mean, you got to go with value. When you find value, you got to roll with it. Preseason can definitely be profitable. In that case, that's exactly what you got to do. Just go with the value, and hopefully you come out on top. In most cases, you probably and you will. I mean, it's just facts.
So we still got plenty of stuff happening in this golf tournament, Tony. Let's see. We've got Poston is in the lead at -8. Our closest guy is Cam Davis at -4. Oberg, List, Tom Kim. It is List and Kim and Hadwin are all on the course right now, along with Dahmen, Schenk, and Neesmith. The rest of them are finished right now.
Yeah, it's in Vegas, so there's some late tee time, so we get to watch golf all night, which is pretty fun.
Right. So we had 14 players in this in this tournament. 10 of them are under par right now. So that's a good thing. The more of those we can get under par, the better off we're going to be. But it looks to me like it's going to be another one of them 20 under, 24 under, 25 under, somewhere
Always
around
is there.
Yeah. I mean, it's that kind of tournament, right?
Oh, yeah. Pretty easy for those pros.
Yes, I agree. All right. You know what? I ain't got nothing left. You got anything left?
Now I'm ready to go make some money. We got football getting ready to start. We got playoff baseball. We've got NHL. We've got college football. We've got just everything going right now. So preseason basketball, if you want to watch some NBA, no WNBA tonight, but when's the next game? Saturday?
Oh, you did have to ask that one.
I think it's Saturday, bro.
October 15th. So
Sunday.
Yeah. Why are they going so long in between?
Yeah.
And that is at New York. That spread right now, the line is that is the line, Vegas by 2.5. And I got to be honest with you guys, I think I'd jump on that.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
I know the Liberty are at home, but I Vegas is going to win, man.
See you, Justin. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Andre. Thanks, Jacob, Tristan. Appreciate you all.
Hey, why don't you close the show, Mike?
Yeah, let's close it out. All right, let's make some money tonight.
See you at the window.
Let's make some money. Tony, thanks for joining us as always.
Always.
Yeah, Tony, we'll be talking.
See you, Steven. Appreciate you, brother.